Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I'm Mr. Randy, and today we're in a bit of a time crunch, so I hope we just get it done. Get her done. So if you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, come on in. If you're a returning viewer, you know I always love seeing you guys coming back. And most importantly, the comment section. But anywho, today's final pour episode is going to be the Legent Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, partially finished in wine and sherry cask. That's what got me the best. 47% alcohol by volume. There is your Kentucky bourbon distiller. There is your blender, chief blender, Japanese Shinji Fukuoka. If I remember that, I know that's not correct. Just screw it. I know that's not correct. But yeah, there's one last look at the backside. So first of all, it's a bourbon whiskey, a straight Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey by this guy, Fred No. Then Shinji comes in and blends it. Well, they take the Kentucky whiskey, they put it in wine and sherry cask, as mentioned down here, wine and sherry cask. Then it's blended to the Japanese. So the Japanese can make some amazing whiskeys. So most of what you get from a Japanese whiskey is mostly Scotch-based libations. Because if you know, you know, I did several videos about, oh God, I can't remember his name off the top of my head right at the moment, but he went to Scotland, married a Scottish woman. He learned from a Scottish distiller how to make whiskey Scotch, brought that back with a column still, and started making Scotch whiskey in Japan, and totally disrupted the whole game with libations. But anywho, cork pop up here. Boom. It is a synthetic. It's a honker. 2 legends, 1 bourbon. So again, for the final pour episode, what do you think about bourbon? Is it still bourbon if you finish it in wine or sherry cask? Is a bourbon still a bourbon if you finish it? That's a good question. I'd like to know what you think about it. Let's go ahead and do this final pour. Oh man, I think that's spot on. Anytime you have a dimple in the bottom, I misjudge it completely. Legend bourbon whiskey. Finished bourbon whiskey. Does that still count? On the nose, I'm getting soft pencil eraser. And for those of you who are avid viewers of the channel, you know what I mean when I say pencil eraser. Soft, beautiful. The wine and sherry sort of gives it a very soft, rounded edge. This was $25 and change out the door from one of my not so local specs. Soft, rounded, because the wine and the sherry sort of come in and they sort of round off the rough edges of a Kentucky straight. Oh my goodness. This usually goes for about $40 to $50 on the shelf for some places, for some people. I apologize if you have to pay more than that. Let me know in the comment section, how much do you see this on the shelf for? I'm absolutely curious. Please. I paid $25 and change out the door. And when I did the research for the full review, yeah, they're telling me this is on average $40 to $50 on the shelf. How much do you see it for? So I do a 3-part series to my review system. Part 1, off the rip, get it home, crack it open, have my first pour, share my first impressions with you because that's what we do. Part 2, full review time. I drink it down halfway, put the cork back on it, put it on the shelf, let it sit for a week and a half. While it sits, I go online, I find out as much or as little as possible. I will come back, we will talk about it, score it, and after I score it, part 3, final pour episode, thusly named, what we're doing today, I will have that final pour, compare it to the first pour off the rip, and everything in between. I am absolutely flabbergasted that this was $25 and some odd change out the door. This is absolutely beautiful bourbon. Is it still a bourbon if it's finished? Because bourbon has very unique, very solid rules on what it is and what it can be and what it cannot be. 4 years. I mean, it was a bourbon before it was finished. But is a bourbon still a bourbon if it's finished? Is it a finished bourbon? Is that a different category? I don't know, but it's a beautiful libation. So let's go ahead. On the nose, I'm getting nice light pencil eraser. That's crazy because on the final pour, if you're still getting everything you had on the final pour before review and off the rip, you got yourself a damn good whiskey. It's light pencil eraser, wood shavings, wood shop, minus the shop class teacher losing his finger right in front of you. I'm not laughing at his loss. I'm laughing at my stupidity at thinking that's funny. It's not funny to lose a finger, but it's occupational hazard, correct? You're a shop teacher. It was a bandsaw. I am absolutely terrified of bandsaws. Have you ever seen such a thing? I've seen so much in my life. I have so many experiences, negative and positive, more negative, but gee whiz, golly gee mister. The negative things I've seen, the things I wish nobody else would ever experience in their life. A plethora, a cornucopia, a mosaic of negatives and positive things I've ever experienced in my life. Seeing that guy saw his finger off, I don't know. I didn't know how to react. I was like, oh, W2F, what just happened? His finger sitting. Yeah, tourniquet, abso-freaking-lutely. Let's get a tourniquet on his finger. Gee whiz. Let's move on. It's very light pencil eraser. Sawdust. Wood shavings. Very beautiful. It's got a sweet, sort of curved sweetness to where the wine sherry. I think the sherry is probably going to be one of the most minute, 47% alcohol by volume. The sherry is probably going to be one of the smallest parts of this one. But it sort of rounds everything out. This is very nice. I am absolutely shocked. Shocked, I tell you. Shocked. Well, maybe not that shocked. Another thing from Futurama. Shocked, I tell you. Shocked. Well, maybe not that shocked. Oh, good Lord. For 25 bucks and change, I feel like I robbed somebody with this one. Because online, when I look it up, it comes out $40 to $50 on the shelf. I feel like I robbed somebody. I really do feel bad about this. Like, I want to go back to that specs and be like, hey, look, here's another $20. just figure it out. I don't know, but I feel bad that I paid so little for this. This is a beautiful one. If you have this, if you've seen this on the shelf at your local store, shop, you need to try it. You absolutely do. If you are a connoisseur of whiskeys, especially bourbons and perhaps sherried scotch, this is one you must try. This is a must try from Mr. Randy. This is a must try. If you see this, especially for $25 on the shelf, you are robbing that store. Okay? You are robbing that store. Let's go ahead and get the next one. Oh, that is a damn good bourbon whiskey, but also a light sherry scotch. Oh, and that's what it is. Bourbon, Kentucky straight bourbon, sherry scotch, but by the Japanese. The storms outside have finally chilled out, which is why I'm doing the video now, because I have the windows open. Humidity is acceptable. The flooding has succeeded, and it's nice. It's really nice. This is really nice. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. If you haven't subscribed to the, first of all, I'm sorry, like the video. If you like the video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you have not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so as now. So that way, you know, you're going to get all this beautiful content, wonderful content, stuff that makes you laugh. Crap. The timer is running down again. I gotta get work. I'm lazy sometimes, and I just don't want to do the work. Oh, this is a damn good whiskey, bourbon whiskey. I'm having a conflict. Is it still a bourbon? Let me know in the comment section. Let's go ahead and do this finish. Mmm. 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 That's damn good. That's crazy highway robbery for 25 bucks and change. I might have to go back and buy a second one if I'm ever in the area again. Because it's not everywhere. It's not everywhere. And if it is, it's not for 25 bucks and change. I will buy one of those and put it in my stash. This is another bottle I will add to my stash collection. Because that is a bourbon whiskey that is damn good. Slightly influenced by sherry. Mmm. 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 The weather is very nice right now. The raining has stopped. The humidity is just about balanced. It's not sweltering. It's not like muggy and sticky. It's actually kind of nice. I've had the windows open. It's all very nice and nice. Focus. Lock in. Focus. Legend. Final pour. The final finish of the final pour. I am getting a well exceeding 3 out of 5 when it comes to the back end. Oh, buddy. It took a little bit to get there, but gee, Zeus. Everything is compiling. I got gums. Gums are pushing a 3. The lips pushing a good 2 out of 5. The cheeks as well, a 2 out of 5. The jowls want to see a 3. I don't think it's going to see a 3. The back end heat, it's definitely a 3, a prominent 3. This has had amazing finish. I absolutely love this bottle. It got better as I drank down it. It got better. Abso-freaking-lutely, it got better. If you see this in your area, I would absolutely love to know how much it is on the shelf, how much you would pay for it out the door, and if you've had it, I'd love to know what do you think about it. This is a beautiful finished bourbon. What do you think about that? Is it still a bourbon? If it's, I mean, technically it shouldn't be, but I mean, you know, we're breaking boundaries here. We're pushing through. Anywho, in the comment section, love to know where you're at. What are you currently drinking? Have you had a Legend? I'd love to know if you have. This is beautiful. I absolutely love this. I definitely need to go back at some point, buy it for $25 and change, put one in my stash section. There it is. As always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I don't know. I do not have words for how good this is. I just don't. There it is. Let's talk about it. Drink it. Okay, so this is a Legend whiskey, and it did get a little bit murky. Not a whole lot. Well, yeah, maybe a little bit moderately murky. But yeah, sure. There's that.